Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of All Things Gaming Presents Everything PlayStation Vita. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to create your own custom backgrounds for the PlayStation Vita. So first thing you want to do is go to nohans.blogspot.com, click on the Customize Your Vita Backgrounds tab, and then once it loads, click on the background template. Right there, if you click that, you'll be taken to mediafire.com where you can download my Vita background template. From there, if you don't have Photoshop already, you'll want to download it. I'll have a link below in the information for the video for where to download a free 30-day trial of Photoshop. So you're going to open that up. It might take a little while for yours to open the first time, but after it's open, you're going to want to go down your download section and open up our Vita Backgrounds template Photoshop document. What I've included in this Photoshop document is 4 layers. The bottom layer is a complete solid red layer, and that's just for when you're editing your picture in. You'll see if it's completely against the side because it's a vibrant color, it'll show right through. A light white for if you're working with dark images. It's so they won't blend in with the icon placements. And then I've included the top bar of the PlayStation Vita just so you can see what it's going to look like when it's all said and done and you're not cutting off any words or possibly important parts that you want to have in the picture. So today we're just going to be creating this picture as a PlayStation Vita background. So what you're going to do is right click, open with Adobe Photoshop, drag it off from the top up there, and that's going to allow you, if you have the selection tool selected, just hold it, drag it into your PlayStation Vita background template. You want to have it, if you grab it and hold down, you can change the layer of the orders. You want to have it between layer 1 and 3. And what that does is each layer is it's like a hierarchy of layers, so the ones on top show above the ones below it. So we're just going to click the eyeball over here, and that chooses what's visible and what's not. So if you select those off, we're going to zoom out with Command minus or Alt minus, I'm pretty sure, for Windows. And with layer 4 selected, we're going to hold down Command and hit T, and that allows it to be transformed. So first thing we're going to do is going to drag it so it's lined up perfectly down there on that side. It should lock right to it. And then we're going to grab the top corner, grab it, and then hold down Shift as we bring it in. That's going to make it withstand the same aspect ratio so it doesn't get all blurry or funky shaped. Because if we don't do that, it's going to end up like this, it's going to end up like this. Some weird stuff can happen. So we're going to hold down Shift and drag it in so it's the same aspect ratio. And when it's where you want it, you're going to hit Enter. So right now, if that's what we wanted our picture to be, zoom back in a bit, we can check the icon placements and see how they kind of blend in. That's why I've included the white layer so you can see how they stand out in the top bar. If that's how you want it, you simply go up to File, Save for Web and Devices. I always just use the top right, so just click the top right box. Make sure PNG 24 is selected. Make sure the image size is set to 960 by 544, percent's at 100, and then press Save. It's going to bring up a box where you want to save it. I'll save it to my download section. I'll save it as Final Background. Click Save. Now if you open up our Finder, we'll have Final Background. If you open that up, that's what it's going to look like. You can either transfer it over to your PlayStation Vita using Content Manager on your PC or Mac, or you can throw it onto your PlayStation 3 and then transfer it over to your Vita with the Content Manager on your PlayStation 3. Now with a little practice, you can create better looking ones. I just created this one the other day. And if you're interested, I can create a tutorial of how to create this background. It looks very nice on the PlayStation Vita, so with a little bit of practice you can create some pretty interesting backgrounds. So hopefully you guys play with it around a little bit. Do stuff besides just dropping in your picture, but this is a pretty easy tool if you have a picture of like your dog or your family or personal picture that you just want to create a background. This is an easy way to do it. Very simple. That took about not even 5 minutes, so it might take a little while your first time, but if it's more you keep doing it and doing it, you're going to get better at it, so it's pretty easy. So hopefully you guys learned something from this video. You can create your own custom Vita backgrounds now. Make sure you guys check back for more all things gaming content. Make sure you like and subscribe below, and check back for more videos.